On the 58th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast, we're going to be talking about some Olympics, some MLB news. The NFL preseason is taking off. We are going to be ranking the Dodgers' Mount Rushmore and ending it off with some Hall of Fame. Yay or nay? Roll it! Welcome to HatTrick Sports, starring your host, Isaiah Carpenter. Bringing you the biggest sports headlines every week. This is the HatTrick Sports Podcast. So we are going to get started with the Olympics. The Olympics has started a couple weeks ago. We talked about it last week on the podcast a little bit. The U.S. has done a lot better. They have the most total medals. Now that's gold, silver, and bronze out of any other country by over 20, I believe. Yes, the United States has, at the time of this recording, it's about 1:35 Eastern Time on August 5th. They have 75 total medals. 19 of them are gold, 29 silver, and 27 are bronze. First, how the Olympics ranks them on their website is who has the most gold medals. And the People's Republic of China has 21 gold medals, 17 silver, 14 bronze medals with a total of 52 total medals. But again, the U.S. has more medals than them, even though they're technically in second golds. They have the second most gold medals. They have the most total medals by a large margin. Again, over, what was that, 23? I do think the People's Republic of China has the most, or has the second most total medals. But one thing I wanted to bring our attention to was at the bottom of the leaderboard, there are 9 countries with just one bronze medal. That's it. They only have one bronze medal. Austria, Cuba, Egypt, Indonesia, Lithuania, Portugal, and Slovakia. They all, there's a few more in there too. They all only have one bronze medal, no other medals. But that's crazy. You're going to go into the Olympics. Let's see what they wanted in. So Austria got bronze in judo. Cuba got bronze in boxing. Egypt got bronze in fencing. Indonesia got bronze in badminton. Lithuania got bronze in rowing. Portugal got bronze again in judo. Who else got judo? Somebody else did too. Austria. And then Slovakia is at the bottom of the list just because it's alphabetical order. But they got bronze in canoe slalom. No, don't know what that means. Something to do with canoes. But I have been watching the Olympics these last few weeks. There's only about a week left in the Olympics. It seems like it's flying by, but there's been probably a week and a half to 2 weeks so far for the Olympics. And then again, we got one more week left, and we'll determine who is the greatest country. And I'll determine it by total medals, not necessarily golds, which it will end up being the United States of America because obviously, like I've stated before, we are the best at sports. Let's see what all we've won medals in. We have won medals in archery, artistic gymnastics, athletics. I don't know what that is. Athletics, canoe slalom, cycling, BMX, freestyle, cycling, mountain bike, cycling, road, diving, equestrian, don't know what that is, fencing, golf, rowing, rugby sevens, sailing, shooting, skateboarding, swimming, tennis, and a triathlon. Somebody got silver in triathlon. It was a mixed relay. United States of America, they got silver in triathlon. What all can we see? I was hoping we could see a player just from there, but yeah. So good for the U.S. How many total sports or events is that? There's archery, artistic gymnastics, athletics, canoe slalom, cycling, BMX, freestyle, cycling, mountain bike, cycling, road, diving, equestrian, fencing, golf, rowing, rugby sevens, sailing, shooting, skateboarding, swimming, tennis, triathlon. So is that 19? Did I just count 19 total events that we've gotten at least one medal in just in the U.S.? And the People's Republic of China, they have a total of a lot less than 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, yeah, we are the most diverted in events, if that's the right word. We have the most diverse amount of events that we've won. So, again, total, the U.S. has the most total medals, 75 total medals. That seems like a lot. I don't know how many total medals they give out. We could probably do the math, but I'm not going to do the math right now. But 75 seems like a lot, especially since 10th place only has 14. And that's 10th place just in gold. But like, yeah, the U.S. seems like they're absolutely killing it. There is some controversy going around, and again, I do not know a whole lot about this, so if I say anything wrong, I'm trying to only stay into facts with this section, with this category, with this event. But there is a lot of controversy that a male boxer beat up a quote on like a female boxer, and again, I don't know too much about this. What I've been told with facts is that the basically the Russian boxing association, something with that, they were mad because this other person, whether male or female, again, I don't know 100% sure yet. I think they're doing an investigation or something on that. This person basically beat up their Russian woman, and so they went under an undisclosed or a disclosed investigation, and they wouldn't give out much information about this, and basically said that this female boxer has XY chromosomes, which means it's a male. But apparently I don't know a whole lot about this. That's all I know about this. But let me know. I want to learn more facts about this, and I want to know what you guys think about this. So make sure to put them in the comments below if you know anything about this this person boxing, whether it was gender or not. Again, I try not to get super controversial. I just don't know a lot of facts about this, and it's hard to find. Again, this is very political, and I want to know just the facts and not one biased or the other. But what I've been told is that this Russian boxing association basically went and did tests, like a gender test on this person, and it came back with XY chromosomes. But if that's true or not, I don't know. There's no there's no data backing that up, pretty much, is what I'm saying. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Let me know with facts or your opinions, because I do want to learn a little bit more about that. But that is enough with the Olympics. We have stated that the U.S. is great at Olympics, and I'm glad we've gotten over that. I think everybody watching agrees, mainly because our audience is like 90% U.S. based. But go U.S. One more week left. I believe it ends on the 11th, which will be the next podcast. The next podcast will be filmed on the 11th, and I believe that is the last day for the Olympics, so I will be talking more about the Olympics on that, and then potentially the next week, depending on what happens. But let's move on to some MLB news. One of the biggest news in MLB right now, the White Sox. They are on a 20-game losing streak. Now, that is quite the feat. I don't know if you could try to do that. Now, the White Sox obviously tried to do that in 1919, but over 100 years later, I think we've gotten past that, and I think now they just lose because they suck. I do a series called Lock of the Day. If you go down to our TikTok page, if you guys are watching on Instagram, YouTube, wherever, Twitter, on our TikTok, I do Lock of the Day. I choose one team every day that I think will win. And I haven't been choosing the White Sox a whole lot recently, even though they're on a 20-game losing streak, because that streak will eventually end. But as of right now, they haven't won in nearly a month. I think we're 5 days away from a month that they haven't won. And that's absolutely crazy. Let's look at their record. I believe they're 27-82. I think I checked yesterday their exact record, and I believe that's what it was, but I could be wrong. Where are they at? Yeah, okay, so they're 27-87, sorry. They are 41 and a half games back. Obviously, in their last 10 games, they haven't won any. They haven't won any in their last 20 games. They are 10-47 away and 17-40 at home. They are absolute. This is potentially, as of right now, this is the worst team I've ever seen in my life. And I believe nearly everybody else's life that is watching this, obviously social media, the audience, the demographics is younger age. So I believe most, if not all of you, this is the worst team you guys have seen. We are in August and they don't have 30 wins yet. Like, what are we doing? Again, they're 41 and a half games back. They can't come back. I mean, it might be possible that they come back, like, theoretically, statistically, it might be possible, but they're not coming back. They're not even close to making the wild card. How many games back in the wild card are they? I don't even know how many games back in the wild card they are. They are absolutely horrible. But yeah, 20-game losing streak, and that's as of August 5th. By the time this comes out, and there's a TikTok and Instagram reel and shorts all made out of this, and I'm sure either the streak will be broken or it'll just continue. So at this time, again, around 2 o'clock Eastern time on August 5th, they're on a 20-game losing streak. I hope this goes to the rest of the season. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. All streaks come to an end eventually. But yeah, not much to say about that except the White Sox suck. There's not much we can do about it. I'm happy about it. I mean, I wish they would beat a team that the Dodgers are close, I don't even know, like the Phillies. Like, I wish they would beat somebody like that, or the Braves, or like even somebody like the Brewers, Cardinals, Padres. Again, I'm not really scared about that. The Phillies are probably our biggest rival right now. But other than that, the White Sox, they just got to win. I hope they lose, but if they win, I won't be mad. I just want to see some records be broken, and I think that's what we're seeing. But what else? Oh, here's something new. This is a little bit off topic. It still has something to do with sports. Aaron Judge is to appear on a Nickelodeon show, Paw Patrol. It's a show about dogs saving the day, like dog superheroes or something. And there is an episode that is going to air in the next few weeks. I'm not sure exactly when the date this is going to be released in, but there's an episode of this Paw Patrol featuring Aaron Judge, where Aaron Judge plays himself. It's a cartoon, so Aaron Judge is voice acting himself, and apparently Aaron Judge has 2 dogs, and Aaron Judge's wife will be the voice of his female dog. Basically, I guess they have a female dog. But I was watching like a trailer for it. Somebody posted like a trailer for it, like a commercial for this show. And they got the swing exactly down. Like Aaron Judge's swing in real life, if you just put that in cartoon, that's what it shows in the show. And now I'm sure not a lot of kids, this is like a little kid's show, are watching baseball, but they got that down to the T. They got Aaron Judge's swing down to an absolute T. It was great to see. But yeah, I believe it comes out in a few weeks. Again, I'm not 100% sure much about this, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, people are saying, oh, baseball's a dying sport. The younger generation doesn't appreciate professional baseball as much. This is good what Aaron Judge is doing, and maybe MLB has something to do with it, and Nickelodeon, all these guys got something to do with it. But let's see little kids watching this like, oh, it's Aaron Judge. I want to go watch him. All right, now this little 5-year-old Jimmy is watching Aaron Judge on a cartoon, so he converts that and eventually starts watching baseball. Oh, guys, Jimmy tells his 5-year-old friends, hey, look it, you want to watch baseball with me? And that's what I'm talking about. This is growing the game of baseball. Now, baseball doesn't have to be a dying sport if players do stuff like this. Now, will that theoretically happen? Maybe. Maybe people are like, oh, I want to play baseball now, whatever. But I think this is overall a good thing for baseball as a sport. So that is my thoughts on the Aaron Judge to appear on Nickelodeon show. Let's talk about this. Shohei Ohtani, I know you guys are done wanting to hear about this Dodger stuff. I didn't add Jack Flaherty in this, but I'll maybe talk about Jack Flaherty in a little bit. Shohei Ohtani has hit the 30-30 mark on the season. 30 stolen bases, 30 home runs. He is on pace for 40 stolen bases and 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases, whatever. Which would be the first player ever to do that in franchise history. Now, this is why Shohei Ohtani is the greatest player of all time, because he's breaking franchise records the first year that he's in LA, or in actual LA and not Anaheim. But you know what I'm saying? But Shohei Ohtani, he's doing great. I think he should win MVP. But yeah, people are like DH shouldn't win MVP. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani should win MVP. Aaron Judge is obviously killing it. Yeah, there's not much I could say about Aaron Judge. I mean, he's a phenomenal player. He has, how many home runs does he have right now? I feel like I lose track. Aaron Judge home runs this season. He has 41 this season. All right, again, Aaron Judge has more home runs than White Sox have wins. Almost like by 14. Aaron Judge has oh my goodness, listen to this. Aaron Judge has 14 more home runs than the White Sox as a team have wins. What kind of stat is that? But yes, it is August 5th, and as of August 5th, Aaron Judge does have 41 home runs, which is absolutely wild. Most guys won't get over 40 home runs in a season, and we're just over halfway, and Aaron Judge is already doing this. It's going to be a fun October in the postseason on the AL side. Now, on the NL, we're not scared. The Dodgers aren't scared. We got the Phillies to face, and that's about it. Again, I'm going to go over the playoff picture right now in a few minutes, but we're scared of the Phillies maybe at this point, but the Dodgers are just going to be watching the AL and watching the Orioles, Yankees, Guardians, Twins. If you want to add the Mariners in there, they're all going to have to fight it out to, again, make it to the World Series. And that's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch Aaron Judge. I hope the Yankees make it to the World Series. I would love to see the Dodgers and Yankees make it to the World Series. But Aaron Judge is just going to have to absolutely dominate these other teams and just keep hitting home runs. We'll see. Over, under. So he's going to get intentionally walked. What should the over, under be right now? And total home runs for the rest of the season? 55.5. Over, under 55.5 home runs for the rest of the season for Aaron Judge. Will he have a total of 55? Over, under 55.5 home runs? Let us know. Comment down below. What else we got? All right, so Clayton Kershaw, this is very, very sad to see. Clayton Kershaw's losing it. He's getting old. You see some gray hairs on his head. Some people mistake him for Tommy Lasorda with the white hair. With the white hair. But Clayton Kershaw is getting very, very old. It's sad to see. In his last few starts, he's done absolutely horrible. I mean, in a sentimental way, I would love to still see Kershaw on the team, but as a team who wants to win the World Series, I don't see how much longer Kershaw could stay with the team or how long he could pitch for. I know that he's been saying he wants his kids to grow up kind of watching him, but that's not going to happen if he keeps pitching like this. It's unfortunate to see Clayton Kershaw's just getting old and washed. I mean, I'll be the Dodgers fan that says it. Clayton Kershaw's washed. I'll give him the rest of the season, see if he makes a turnaround, but I don't think it's going to happen. The injury got to him. There's just a lot of stuff in play. It's sad. It's sad to see, but it's got to happen. Kershaw, I don't know how much longer he has in the league. Not obviously on Earth. He's only, 30-something. But that being said, Blake Snell throws his first ever no-hitter. Now, Blake Snell has had a struggling season. He struggled a lot this season. And when I mean a lot, I mean, this is the Dodgers were happy that they didn't end up getting him in the offseason. But he perseveres, and he comes home with he comes home with a no-hitter. Giants threw a no-hitter a week after Dylan Cease and the Padres throw a no-hitter. The last no-hitter was Framber Valdez before these two. Those are the 3 no-hitters this year. But Blake Snell throws a no-hitter. First time in his career. It's his first time going into 9 innings. He threw 114 pitches, which I believe is the same amount of pitches that Dylan Cease threw about a week ago in his no-hitter. He only had 3 walks and 11 strikeouts. You know what 11 strikeouts mean in LA? Free Jumbo Jacks. But yeah. All right. Let's go over the MLB playoff picture if the season were to end today, August 5th. So playoff picture as of August 5th. In the AL wild card, you would have Twins and Yankees, and whoever won that would go into the ALDS, and they would end up facing the Guardians. And then whoever won that would go into the CS against either the Astros and Royals. Whoever won that in the wild card would play the Orioles in the DS, and then whoever won that would go to the CS to play either the Twins, Yankees, or Guardians. Now, in the NL, you would have the Padres and Brewers. You would have the Padres and Brewers in the wild card, and whoever won that would play the Phillies in the DS, and then whoever won that would go into the NLCS, and they would play either the Brewers or Diamondbacks. Whoever won that would play the Dodgers, and whoever won that would go into the CS, and then whoever won that goes into the World Series. So there are 12 teams who are going to make the playoffs. Now, as a Dodgers fan, I kind of hope the season ends today. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but okay, Brewers, Diamondbacks. We could beat both of them. The Dodgers could beat both of them. In their rotation that they have now, the lineups that they have now, even with all these injuries, they could still beat all these guys. What else? And then they'll have to either face the Brewers, Padres, or Phillies, which we'll be scared of the Phillies. So I'm not going to lie. We're facing the Phillies today, at this recording. The day of this recording, we're facing the Phillies. The Phillies are, I believe, 2-8 in their last 10 games. I could double check that. But the Phillies are, they're 2-8 in the last 10 games. I believe I checked that earlier. But yeah, so they're struggling right now. But at the end of the season, in the postseason, I'm hoping the Padres or Brewers upset them. Again, this is all if this continues to happen. This is what it's on pace to be, or if the season ended today. So if we face the Phillies, it's going to be a little bit of struggle in the CS. But if we face the Padres or Brewers, it's going to be an easy CS and an easy World Series, and we're going to have to go into the World Series with one of these dying teams. The only team that the Dodgers should be scared of are the Phillies, and we shouldn't even be that scared of them. We're going to find out this week if what will happen, pretty much. So that is the MLB playoff picture. All right, let's see what TikTok Live has to say. If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, make sure you follow on TikTok. All right. Somebody, Alex, said I made a NFL hype video over 63.5K views. Please repost it and comment. Alex, if you're still on the live, again, we're live on TikTok. Send it to me. Send it our way, and I'll see what I can do. That's about it. NFL news. The NFL Top 100 has come out, and there is some controversy. My biggest jab at this list is that at 92 is a guy who's played 4 snaps. Aaron Judge played 4 snaps before he got hurt, and he is the 92nd best player from last season. I don't understand that. Like, what are they thinking? I don't understand. Or 92. I think that's what I said. 92. He played 4 snaps before he got injured. Like, how are you going to put him at 92? Jalen Johnson was not happy about it. He said, this is BS. This dude's played 4 snaps. He got injured in this first game. And again, Jalen Johnson is an all-pro cornerback with the Bears. He deserves to be top 100, and Aaron Rodgers doesn't. It's as simple as that. So I get why Johnson is frustrated, but like, I don't understand who's making this list where Aaron Rodgers is at 92. I don't understand it. But we'll go down on the list. Tyreek Hill at number 1. I think Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Mahomes, and Myles Garrett. Those are the good top 5. I mean, those guys are good. They probably deserve. They deserve to be top 5, maybe top 10. Maybe there's some there that I'll switch up. But yeah, Johnson definitely has a reason to be mad that he didn't make top 100 when Aaron Rodgers is at 92. All right. Oh yeah, this is a big thing. This came out probably, again, at this recording. Last week, there was a photo surfacing the internet, social media world, the wide world of social media, of Alex Smith. Now, if you don't recall who Alex Smith is, he is the one who got absolutely obliterated and his leg almost fell off in a football game. But yeah, basically in 2018, Alex Smith suffered a spiral and compound fracture to his tibia and fibula in his right leg. Now, might be saying, like, what is that? Those are basically just things in your leg. Think about your leg. All right. So he had 9 months of recovery. All right, 9 months of recovery. What did he do in those 9 months? Did he have surgery? Did he have to wear a cast? He had 17 surgeries in 9 months. Now, think about 17 surgeries in 9 months. He returns about a year or two later in 2020 to win Comeback Player of the Year. And we are just, so in 2020, he retired after that. We are just now seeing a picture of his leg. And his leg, do you not see this leg? This is a messed up leg. He had a caption. Let me see this. He had a caption. He said, probably should have put sunscreen on. You should not be worried about your little tan going on right now. Look at that leg. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of him. I know it's probably a traumatic time in his life and that this is his new normal. It's just not normal for us to see. His shin, it looks like it's coming out of his leg. Like, I know you had 17 surgeries, but can you make it 18 or 19 to make it look normal? But yeah, I hope all is well in his life right now. Again, I don't know too much about his life right now. Obviously, he's retired the last 4 years, and he really hasn't played excellent in the last 6. But yeah, I remember, I believe I was watching the Alex Smith, when he got hurt live. I might be thinking of somebody else, but I believe it was Alex Smith. And again, he came back in 2020, won Comeback Player of the Year with a leg like this. The crazy part is he won Comeback Player with a leg like this. Like, this leg wasn't perfect and then went back to this makeshift thing later on. But yeah. Alex Smith, I hope you're good. That's all I gotta say. I hope you're good. But yeah, I said that. Madden came back. Madden came out with their new Madden 25 rating. With the Madden 25 ratings. And at 99 overall, you have Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, part of the 99 club now, Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, and Tyreek Hill. Now, Tyreek Hill was also number 1 on the NFL on the NFL Top 100 list. So he did get a 99, obviously. Again, let's see. So the top rookies were Joe Alt, so I'm going to name all the 79 overalls and 78 overalls rookies. Those are the highest. You got Joe Alt, Marvin Harris Jr., J.C. Latham, Olu, I believe. Oh no, those are just the 79. All right, so the two highest, Joe Alt and Marvin Harrison Jr. got the two 79s, which are the highest of the rookies. The top duos are Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews, Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. They're both 99 overalls. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. So those are the top duos in these Madden ratings. The fastest players, obviously Tyreek Hill. Again, you see him. They're a 99 club and number one on NFL's top 100 list. So Tyreek Hill at 99. At 98, you got Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy at 98. 97, Jalen Waddle, Reek Woolen, fellow Seahawk, at 97. So, yeah, those are the fastest players. Strongest players, Trent Williams, 98. Derek Brown, 98. Vita Vea, 98. Jeffrey, 97. Tyler Smith at 97. And then QBs, you got Josh Allen, 99. Patrick Mahomes, 97. Go deep. All right. So, and then top offenses overall, you got Kansas City Chiefs, the Ravens, the Eagles, the 49ers, and the Bengals. Those are the top offenses in this year's Madden 25 game. All right. I think that is it for NFL news. Again, we are going to be ranking the Dodgers Mount Rushmore. Now, this is all time, and this is in no specific order because I couldn't put them in no order. All right, so you got, how do I put it? All right, you got Jackie Robinson. Now, maybe not the best player in Dodgers history, but belongs on Mount Rushmore. Now, that's not saying that Mount Rushmore, the real Mount Rushmore with all the presidents' heads, now, they don't all have to be the best presidents. It's just what they did. And Jackie Robinson obviously broke the color barrier, so he belongs on the Dodgers Mount Rushmore. At number 3, not number 3, again, this is no specific order. I just have it numbered there. You got Fernando Valenzuela. He deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore. You got Vin Scully. Again, it doesn't always have to be the players. Vin Scully belongs on the Mount Rushmore. Now, I didn't do any managers, but Vin Scully, I believe, deserved his spot on this Mount Rushmore. And then I was deciding between Kershaw and Koufax. Now, Kershaw, you see, he played a lot longer. And then Koufax, how many World Series did Koufax win? Koufax World Series. Because he was in that time where the Dodgers are like, really good. Let me just look up his stats. But he was in the time where, like, Kershaw just won a World Series after 12 years of playing. Koufax won, how many did he win? 4. 4-time World Series winner. He won Triple Crown, 3-time Cy Young, MVP. He's obviously in the Hall of Fame. But I had to put Kershaw. I put Kershaw over Koufax. Now, you could go either way. I just put Kershaw because I watched Kershaw. Like, I've seen highlights for Sandy Koufax. I've seen him play. But I've watched Kershaw. I know what Kershaw is capable of. I see the stats, but stats don't always show everything. I've seen the highlights of Koufax. Maybe if I was born 50 years ago, or even longer than that now, forever ago. If I was born forever ago, maybe I'll change my mind. But that is that. So those are the top. That's me ranking the Dodgers Mount Rushmore. All right, on to my favorite segment, Hall of Fame. Yay or nay? All right, Hall of Fame, yay or nay? We got Bartolo Colon. Let me pull up his stats right here. Here we go. Bartolo Colon, he won Cy Young, 4-time All-Star, potentially the best immaculate gritter you can choose. He played for the Indians, Expos, White Sox, Angels, Mets, A's, Yankees, Red Sox, Braves, Twins, Rangers. He played for all these teams, and he wore 40 for most of them. He wore 21 with a little bit of his time with the A's and Angels, but, you know, he was known for his 40. Let's see. He played from 1997 to 2018. Was there a year? I thought he took, like, an off year. Oh, 2010. Yeah, he didn't play in 2010. But let's see. All right, so we see he's had a career WAR of 46.2 over the span of 21 years. All right, now do what you will. He was obviously a pitcher. He had almost 250 wins, 188 losses, of 4.12 career ERA. Is that a little time from his era? Maybe. But you know, if you give up 4 runs now, let's see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes. He played over 560 games. He started like most of them. I think he only threw relief in maybe 15. Yeah, he had almost 3,500 innings pitched with over 2,500 strikeouts and a 1.312 WHIP. Let's see what he led the league in. He led the league in 6 total things. In 2003, he led the league in complete games. He threw 9 complete games. Imagine throwing 9 complete games. That's a lot. You see Blake Snell, let's just talk about him earlier. He doesn't throw complete games. He just threw 1, and that was his first one. He led the league in wins with 21 in 2015. I believe that was the year that he won Cy Young. I could double check that. Yeah, that was the year that he won Cy Young. He had the most wins. 21 wins, 8 losses that year. 3.48 ERA that year. What else did he lead the league in? He led the league in shutouts. He had 3 shutouts in 2013. That's the most. And then he led the league in hits. That is hits allowed, so that is not something you should be proud of. In 2015, he allowed the most hits with 217, and then he led the league in 2015 and 2016 in walks per inning. So all that being said, 3 of those are bad season records, and then 3 of them are good. Does he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Let's see. No, I don't think he does. So you might be saying, oh, he has a 46.2 wins above replacement, but that's over a span of 21 years. So that's only equivalent to maybe 2 to 3 games a year. I'm sure he led the league in complete games, but what does that really mean? That he could go a long way, but that doesn't mean he's good. He led the league 1 year in wins. He won Cy Young a year, so I'll give him that. But overall, it's just a nay. Yeah, it's a nay for me. His ERA is a little too high. His wins-to-loss ratio isn't the best. So yeah, overall, it's nay. So it's a nay. He does not belong in the HatTrick Sports Hall of Fame. And I think that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching episode 58 of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Go to shophattricksports.com, get a whole bunch of merch. And you can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts, including YouTube for all the visuals. And we will see you guys next week for episode 59.